Hey neighbor, it's me, Renee with Regen Homestead. I want to start my video off today just trying to get prepared for tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to be making some hot sauces. And so every girl, when she gets up in the morning, she's got to have her coffee. Well, I'm one of those girls that has to have her coffee all day. So I'm going to whip up some cold brew, okay? Hold on just a second. So in this half-gallon jar, I have a cup of dark roast ground coffee. You can ground it yourself if you want to, or you can just buy the pre-ground. I do both, so it just depends on my mood. However, I'm going to add 4 cups of water. So we will pour it in here. Okay. Now I'm going to take off my funnel, and I can't remember if this is a wide mouth or if it's okay, wide mouth. So I'm just going to put a lid and a ring on it, tighten it down, shake it up really good. Just kind of get the grounds moist. And then I'm going to set it to the side for 18 to 24 hours. I'm just going to set it back here on my counter, and it'll be ready tomorrow. So I also wanted to talk to you guys about my homestead. I live in town, but it feels kind of like a country feel. My husband and I purchased my grandmother's house. This land and the house has been in our family for over 65 years. And we're really grateful. My grandmother had it, and then my uncle had it. And then when she passed away, he got the house. When he passed away, I bought the house, or my husband and I. So I just want to give you just a little browse of my little country living outside. I have my purpose for this video is for gardening, preserving, cooking, canning, yeah, all of it. I want to do it all. So I want to show you guys what's going on out here. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I don't know how. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you. This is my yard. My husband's getting ready to build another garage, so we have a lot of stuff stacked up over here. But here's my green stalks and my little greenhouse that I have. I have 4 green stalks, and I did flowers into. One of them I done strawberries and flowers and green beans, and then one of them I did nothing but green beans. I had pretty good success. I'm still learning how to do the container stuff. I tried a container garden last year at our old property, and so I wanted to do a big garden where my papa used to do his garden. You can see this whole property here, and at one time there was not a blade of grass on our property. My grandpa made it all an entire garden, in time we'll go over that and we'll talk. But I'll show you what I have going in the garden, what's left right now. I still have a few tomatillos coming on, and I've got my cayennes, my chilies. I've got some red hots. I've got some bells. I have some serranos, and I have some jalapenos. And then, of course, you see my cherry tomatoes. They're still coming on. And I've got some Romas and some rounds still coming on here and there. This, at one time, this summer, let me see. There you go. This whole area right here was my herbs. I have more carrots. I planted another run of carrots for fall harvest. I did plant some more. I know my garden needs some work, and I will get out here and do it. I'm a very busy person. My husband and I also own a car lot. So when we're not looking for vehicles, I'm at home and I'm trying to do my gardening. So, and I did have surgery, so that got me a little bit behind. I'm going to turn some light on. Okay, but here is where I have my cilantro. I was able to find some greasy beans, and so I got a couple runs of those planted, which I'm excited about. And I planted some more lettuce. Whether or not this all comes up before frost, we'll see. My prayers are always answered. Maybe not in my time, but they're always answered. So I know that God will make a way for me. But I did put this trellis up. I made it go up and over. And then because I had planted my rows already, I put these panels up alongside so they can grow up or they can grow over. And I'm really pleased with that. And of course I've got my flowers. I tried to keep those in the garden so that I still have something to feed my pollinators. Here are my pumpkins. I have already harvested like 14 or 15. They're the small pumpkin pie pumpkins, so they're really sweet. And I still have, flowers coming. Of course, these are males. Actually, yeah, that's a male too. I didn't know if maybe it might become a little lady, but it's not. But here's a green one. And I've got some more orange ones. But as you can tell, I have some marigolds that are trying to take over. So if you have any suggestions on what to do with these wild marigolds, I would really, really, really be happy to hear your advice and your suggestions on how to, if not get rid of them completely, make them go away some. So right here is where we had our watermelon. We had zucchini and squash through here. Look at these marigolds. Are they not beautiful? They're humongous. My cabbages and cauliflower and broccoli and all that was here. I don't know if you've seen, but I have some Brussels sprouts. And I really, really hope that they take off. I'm quite impressed with the size of my stalks, and I did remove leaves earlier this week, and I just threw them down to help. I know, funny to say right now, but I did it to help with weed control, at least around them. However, I do have some buds coming on, so I'm hoping that they'll take off and they'll get great big blossoms on them. I have some wildflowers that I've planted, and look at this. It's the dreaded poison ivy. So I'm gonna boil those this fall. I have I would say that's probably about a 30 by 40 garden. No, it's more than that. I would say probably about a 60 by 30. Yeah. So here is a pear tree that we've had on the property for a while. It's trying to die, so I think what I'm going to have to do is see what it does. But I'm not sure what's going to happen. I may have to plant another one and take that one down. But if I do, I'm going to put a couple peach, a couple pears, and a couple of apples. I'm excited. And I may do plums, but I'm not very for sure yet. Now, last fall when we bought the property in October, we moved in and I planted 3 or 4 raspberry bushes, 3 blackberries, and 2 blueberries. And the only thing that acted like it wanted to do any good at all was my blueberry bushes. But not so much. However, I did buy 4 gold raspberry bushes, and I have planted them here, 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 and here with the help of my darling husband, because I want some fruit, and my grandchildren love the fruit. I have 5 children, and I have 10 grandchildren, and I have an amazing husband, and we have a pup named Tate. Now, this is what I had gotten earlier, or towards the end of last week. So I got all of my watermelon, and I got my little punkies, and I got a couple of cabbage, but I don't know if they're gonna do any good. I think I might have waited a little bit too long to get them in, but I'm gonna check them out tomorrow. Yes, this is towards the evening, and I wanted to get on here and say hi and introduce myself and let you know what is going to be on the menu for tomorrow. So tomorrow what we're going to do, if you hear me kicking things, my grandbabies were here today and they got all their little toys out and trucks and trinkets. So I've yet to pick up after them. Anyway, I'm going to make some hot sauce, some red hot sauce. I'm going to make some tomatillo jalapeno hot sauce. Sriracha. I'm going to try my hand at sriracha if I have enough red jalapenos. If not, we'll wait a little while and do it later. And then I'm going to take the pulp from those and make pepper powder. Why not? Why waste it? So, and like I said, I'm going to do some marinated chicken and whatever else floats our boat. I will get my cast iron Dutch oven out, and I'm going to we had a roast today for Sunday dinner, so I'm going to take that leftovers and I'm going to make vegetable soup tomorrow. So my husband really enjoys it when I do that. But yeah, so I can't wait to see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a blessed evening.